We are back. Just to let you guys know, subscribers, I just resent out the form for the Heroes of the Storm sign up. After we finish Dwarf Fortress, we're going to be doing multiplayer Heroes of the Storm. I've sent out a sign up sheet to subscribers so they can give me their Battle.net ID. If for any reason we have difficulty filling up games with just subscribers, then we'll be opening them up to the public in general. But that is the idea for after Dwarf Fortress. However, we're going to do about another hour of Dwarf Fortress for sure, and see if we can get into a little bit more trouble. Boom. Mic is on and working. Yeah, everything's good. Okay, so it is spring, which is nice. We've got the start, maybe, potentially, of a metalworking industry. We are starting to do a little bit of smelting. We're chopping down some more trees. Oh, and yeah, I'll put a little wood stockpile way down here, right next to the wood furnace, just so that they don't have to hike too far to do it. Build nest box. We still have some. There's one there already. I guess I could actually go and place all the pens ahead of time, and then just put nest boxes in there when I've got a chance. Okay. Always stockpile wood. A lot. If you need beds or coke during siege, you'll need it. Yeah, I do have, I mean, this is a generic stockpile over here, so there's quite a bit of wood here. But having a little mini stockpile of wood right next to our wood furnace is going to be quite handy. Alright, this is a finished good stockpile. So what I want is a couple of crafts workshop, actually. Over here. So we can produce quite a few goods relatively quickly. Mason mostly makes furniture. Our furniture storage is up here. So let's get that down. We can move our mechanics workshop down here too. Say up here. Okay. We'll be dismantling all the workshops from upstairs soon and moving them down here because it just looks better down here. Now it would be really nice if when I designate smoothing, if it let me filter to just walls. Like, I don't care about smoothing these floors, but I like the way the smooth walls look a lot better. So I guess I'll do this. It'll smooth a little floor, but I'm just trying to avoid too much of it. But I like smooth walls just look clear, you know? So we'll have a few smooth floor bits, but that's alright. So we'll get that started and then come back later. 0 idlers. Ooh, we're making masterpiece mechanisms now, you guys. If you keep pumping out mechanisms, that will dramatically increase the created wealth of your fortress. And yeah, well, that's when you get fun. Oh, we don't have any empty cages. Right. So, oh, we can build carpenters' workshops down here. No, workshops, carpenters. Let's get a couple of them. Okay. Ah! Little babies! Look at all the babies! They're all being born. Awesome. Now, what I have to make sure is my auto butcher, which is generally okay, is going to be too aggro with the bird turkeys, because we actually want a lot of the animals. Or do we? Because it's going to be butchering the little baby chicks. And we really don't need it to do that. Auto butcher track. Let's go with something like 10, 6 females. Like, keep basically unlimited females. Well, let's limit it to something like 20. And a couple of males, so we've got a backup. Well, we've got kids. Bird underscore turkey. Did I... Oh, it's target, not track. There we go. So they won't be butchered as aggressively as other things, because we've got a good little engine there. Sign-up message for HOTS has been received. Excellent. And Loler, you were still on it, by the way. So some of you people who signed up last time will still be on the list. You can go ahead and sign up a second time. It doesn't make a difference. But yeah, we had, I don't know, 20 or 30 people on the list from last time. Quill will introduce you to Quaternions, Anna. Why are we talking about Quaternions? Oh, you're going to start a math channel. Ah. Math I like. Quaternions? I can use them in Unity, but to do Quaternion math is beyond me. Mostly because my my ability to do matrix math is pretty questionable. Let's chop down some more trees. I mean, we're not out of wood or anything, but I just feel the need to chop down some trees. It's a dwarf thing. And you know what? We can gather some of the plants out here too. Get a few more random things that we might use for later. We can also set up another farm. Apparently we were missing a lot of seeds of things. We should, in the right season though, have pigtails. There we go. Can we only grow pigtails in one season? Plum helmets in the spring. Oh, pigtails in the summer and the fall, and then back to plum helmets. There we go. So we can start a cloth industry at some point. Quaternions are numbers. They aren't matrices. No, I know Quaternions, but don't you do like work with Quaternions using some matrices? Like the operations that you might use Quaternions with, don't you use matrices for that? I could be wrong. It could be part of the confusion. A lot of wood stored there. Some extra chairs and stuff done. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a migration wave in a while. I'm thinking about building up some bedrooms preemptively anyway. Check the hospital. We still don't have any thread, yeah, so once we get the pigtails, though, then we will. Bum, bum, bum. Just outsource your math to chat in Scarcedel. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got our little kitchen area done. Good. Let's set it up to be smoothed. Smoothed. Build doors. Here. And here. Build workshop. Oops. Kitchen. Well, and a still, actually. In here. In there. And then what we're going to do is stockpiles. Now, there's going to be food stockpiles, but they're going to be pretty tweaked. And another one. Okay, so this food stockpile in the back is, well, we don't want eggs, we don't want drink, we don't want seeds. But it's going to keep raw materials. Then this one here is going to block all other than our prepared foods. Oh yeah, this one down here, no prepared foods either. And then this one here will block all except for drinks. Did I do that right? So this is just the drink one. This is going to be the prepared food one. This is going to be the raw food one. No prepared food, no drink, no eggs. Okay, good. Which means, well, we don't have a kitchen yet, but this still up here can be taken down. Okay, we'll be removing all those workshops soon. And moving everything down here.
Grab your beer, there's a party coming near.
Party! Yeah, a bunch of the baby chicks got slaughtered. Because I'm allowing 10 females, 6 males of the kids. And then when they come of age, I'm allowing up to 20 females. Which is actually, I could fit a lot more of them in here. But maybe we'll get a different kind of bird at some point. Actually, no, hold on. I'd be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I could technically support up to 22 females. Here, we'll do that. So some of the chicks get slaughtered, like, pretty quickly. Just so that we don't overwhelm our game. A lot of them will come of age, though. That wasn't a kitchen? No, that was a still I took apart over here. I took apart a still here. Because I didn't have a kitchen yet. But I have built a new still. Still. Oh! That's not a kitchen. What's the hotkey for kitchen then? If it's not K. Is it Z? I don't remember. We'll wait until that gets torn apart. There we go. Build workshop. I mean, that is Z. I would have figured it out as soon as I went and tried to, like, queue up prepared meals. Be like, wait a minute. These t-shirts don't look like prepared meals. So, at the still, I can set up its job. Nope, not extract. Brew drink from plant. And actually, here, brew drink from fruit, too. That's okay. And because we've got drink any material, good. And we've got maximum barrels allowed at all of the food stockpiles here. We do, good. Excellent. And now the kitchen is done. It automatically tries to render fat if there's tallow available. If you butcher an animal and there's fat ready to go, it will go ahead and render it, which is good. Or it'll render fat into tallow, I guess. Easy meals. Repeating. Add a limit. Biscuits? Is that what you're going to consider it? Okay. Try to keep 25 to 50 prepared meals at any time. My God. Terribly sorry. This is what, 2 sneezes on the stream? Sneezed a bunch last night, too. As far as I know, I'm not coming down with the cold. I cooked with a lot of pepper last night, but today I don't know what's going on. Maybe I am. We do have cage manufacturing turned on, don't we? Maybe we don't. Maybe I saw the messages and I was like, oh, right, let's build the carpenter's workshops down there and then get that going. Cage. Yeah, workflow. Cages of any material. 2 to 5 empty cages, so we can quickly replace them. And then the bed jobs, the barrel jobs, the bin. I don't remember the hotkey for that is. Oh, buckets. We don't have a job for empty buckets. We should do that. Repeat. Set a limit. Buckets of any material. 1 to 3 empty buckets kicking around. That's going to be okay. Bin. I think chests. Those all have constraints, I think. Yeah. Alright, good. Now, I do have the second carpenter's workshop. I'm going to leave that one empty so I can do, like, instant jobs or whatever. Or if I queue something through the manager, then it'll use both. Generally speaking, we only need one going on. What are you carrying, buddy? Are you carrying gold bars? You are hauling gold bars. Probably to the surface. You know what it's time for? It's time to remove this stockpile. This all-purpose stockpile. Some things are being hauled up here that would be better off stored down here. Like those gold bars. They should be stored here. Gintaki, thanks for the sub. Also, did I get a tip at the same time? From Juna, it's sneeze, asterisk, 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 it, exclamation mark. Sneeze, fuck it? I don't know what's being censored out there. I'm really curious, Juna. I have no idea what got censored. Or, censored. Okay, so I need more nest boxes because I have... Right, I built 10? Although, is there one here? Did I end up with 11 somehow? I don't need a workflow job for it. I just need a manager thing. Build me another 10. We're going to fill this entire place with that. So things are hatching. We're going to get turkey meat forever. Every day is Thanksgiving when you're a dwarf. Sneeze, damn it. Ah. I can get some pepper, force myself to sneeze. But I don't think I want to start doing that. Next thing we'll be doing, hey, Cross ESC. Thanks for the sub. Next thing we'll be doing is like the cinnamon challenge, and no. I'm not interested in doing that. Alright, so what do we want to still be stockpiling up here? There's something to be said about having all of our mug stockpile up near the surface.
Sir, I hate saying no to you, but no.
Actually, I'm wrong about that. It does make sense to have the mugs here, right where they get built, because then they get put in a bin, which is good. And speaking of, though, my craft dwarf shop, we have to add jobs for our rock mugs on repeat. What else did we have here? Oh, probably something like wooden bolts on repeat, and actually, we could also do bone bolts on repeat. We have bolts of any material, 10 to 20. We have 700 right now. Good. Sounds excellent. Still need cages. Can I, how do I access all the work orders? There's a way to see the list of them. There's a hotkey for it, but I don't know what it is. Gold mugs arrived. I don't think we can make metal mugs. No, we must be able to, right? We must be. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this wood stockpile here. I just have a bigger one. So I'm just removing and then putting. There we go. So we'll move more of that wood down below. What else is just sitting around here? Leather bins, right, so we don't have leather storage down here. So we'll rebuild that. Catmandos with the resub and Tabasco with the donation. The sauce sends his regards. So remember, folks, always link to the sauce. Meow. What do we get? New cat? Oh, kittens. Kittens are probably the cutest thing in the world, but they have razor sharp claws. If you wanted to make like the best weapon in Dwarf Fortress, I think it would mostly just be like duct taping a kitten to a stick, and then just like sort of putting the stick near the enemy, and then they'd just be torn to shreds. Just have these tiny little claws, but they're super sharp. Leatherworks down here, and I suppose the tanner as well. Plus the visual is just great, obviously. So that means we can get rid of this tanner shop. And this leatherworks. So the idea is to move everything deeper into our fort. Stray kitten has been slaughtered. And that's what happens. It's like, ah, yay, kittens! Okay, one less kitten. We keep the cat population under control through the extensive application of butchering. So the interesting thing about animals, I've talked about this before, but some of you guys might not know, is, so we've got all these animals here, and a lot of them say unavailable. Now, some of them have these blue names because some migrants came with a pet. So, for example, Professor Strangelove over here, oh, well, that's a pet kitten. But even here, say these rabbits that came with that migrant waves. These two rabbits here are pets. I Am Bombs and Turd Viking, you have pet rabbits. Actually, I Am Bombs also has a pet poult, as well as the rabbit. I mean, I might be getting lined up wrong. Aeronator's got a couple of pets as well. So those are all pets. And so I can make it. So I can take, say, this dog over here, right? And I can say, this dog is now available to become a pet. And then a lonely dwarf will come and adopt this dog. But cats don't work that way. Cats adopt dwarves, and you don't get to choose whether to do it or not. So these cats here are currently uninterested in adopting a dwarf, but they might change their mind at some point. So the idea of a cat explosion is when you have all these cats, and they keep multiplying and making more and more and more cats, and then you can't butcher them because they belong to people, and then your whole game grinds to a halt. Oh, I've got a manager.
There's a new baby. Quick, get him a bottle of ale.
Bottle of ale for new baby. That's a CMC 18 Pit just had a baby. Congratulations. Yeah, I have a manager. See? Manager. Got an office and everything. The only nobles we don't have assigned are Sheriff and Hammer, and then the Militia Captain, which is if you keep adding more and more armies, you just get more and more Militia Captains. Okay, we gotta name our new baby. Where's our migrant waves? It's been ages since I've gotten to name something. Now we're gonna get a wave of like 300,000 dwarves. Set nickname. You are gonna be Nosklas. Welcome to the fortress, little baby.
Sir, you can't do that there.
Oh, you might be able to geld the pets, that's true. I forgot that the whole gelding system got introduced in the last major version. Still, we're not going to do that. Because it's more fun this way. So what are these? Oh, tanzanite clusters. Cool. We don't have too many idlers. People are mostly busy. There might be a fair amount of hauling from here down below, but no, not even. Hunting, sleeping, making charcoal. Good. Our industries are starting to get going here. We're turning all of the trees on the surface into charcoal so that we can smelt metal. I think that's a proper thing to do. Got a donkey. Oh, one thing we could do that we haven't done yet is I could set up a well. Because here's the thing, when you've got people in the hospital, for some reason it's the one time where you don't give them booze. They require water. So what they will do, they'll grab an empty bucket, go to a water source, and do that. Now, we do have water down here. So let's say I put my cursor over here, and then just go straight up. Even better, can I... Well, actually, that's fine. So what I can do here is start channeling. And channel all the way down here. And what I'm doing is digging a hole. Now, very important. You don't actually just want to let it channel all the way down, because what will happen is the dwarf will be standing on this tile, will dig it out, and will fall to his death. So before you channel this last bit out, actually, instead of channeling, I'm just going to say mine. So you won't dig down. You'll just end up there. Actually, what you'll do is you'll channel from here. You'll do there. That mining designation will go away completely. I can just cancel it, and that's okay. There we go.
Oh, I won't do it.
So someone will come and dig this all... Oh, well, I have to actually... We have to be able to reach it. Someone will dig all the way down there. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to have this dwarf be able to kind of escape. Because you can channel... We'll be able to channel the square here if we can stand next to the tile and not fall to our death, which is important. So what we do want to do is dig a little tunnel. I'm going to dig it this way because ultimately it'll be shorter, like, to walk in the end. So the idea is we should channel to here, and then we'll be able to walk away. And then what we'll be able to do is stand next to it and channel the last bit. And then we'll have a clear path all the way down. We will have to make some rope. So we can make leather rope. Or it's called leash, isn't it? Maybe you can't make it out of leather. You make it out of cloth. You can also make a chain. Let's make a gold chain, because it's awesome. Let's make 4 of them, so we've got them kicking around. Plus, then we can tie up some dogs and stuff. Hey, migrants! There they come. 2 plus an animal plus another animal. 3rd dwarf. Okay, we'll let them come on the map, and we'll give them a good naming. Bunali. In Soviet Russia, cat adopts you. There you go. So we've got some wine barrels, because we have limited storage actually for our food over here, but that's okay. So ducks and peacocks I think have just been brought. We still need some nest zones. We are still producing nest boxes though, so we should be able to, yeah. Yeah, we got lots. Oops. Held shift while doing the move. So we're just putting in some more nests. So the rest of our various fowls, oh, we're out of nests, can go and nest there. We might still get warnings that we don't have enough nest boxes, just if more people show up with more, birds of various kinds. Ooh, there's a blue one there, made from the cobalite. But that's okay. This is going to be as many nest boxes as we're going to build. Gold bucket, gold chain, gold block, gold mechanism. Best well ever. We can use the... Do you need a mechanism for a well? because we can use the artifact. Let me go ahead and disassemble this marble lever, which was made with the artifact. So if we do need a mechanism for it, and I guess you do for the crank, right? We can make it like the whole thing. Gold bucket, quantity 1. Tell you what, let me remove that. Just make 1 gold chain. And what was the other bit? Gold bucket, gold chain, gold. Can you make a gold block? Shit, you can. Okay. Yes, an entire golden well. I love it. Thanks for the suggestion, the Red Dane. That's fantastic. Okay, there we go. Someone's digging down. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, 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 dig. And they'll arrive right here, and they shouldn't fall to death. Woo! The rain sounds are loud. I've had many a dwarf fall to death digging a well for me. I'm confused. Why don't I have a dwarf here? Did someone accidentally plummet to their death? Did something go horribly wrong? I did notice for a second it looked like there were 2 dwarves that were digging simultaneously. I'm a little concerned that something terrible might have happened just now. Actually, let's do it this way. I'm scared, you guys. Oh, they can climb now! That's right! They can climb now! So, presumably they decided they needed the drink, so they climbed out. Okay, wow, we have a lot of idlers. We have a lot of new people as part of it. We also have some new animals. Let me go and make a new big pasture over here. As big as we can. And assign people to it. So filter out grazing and filter out things that are not that are already pastured. There we go. So we got some pet lambs and foals and cows and yada yada yada. Okay, so we'll get some more of those animals later on too. But we'll get them out of the dining room, which is pretty important. Got lots of dogs and cats. I keep forgetting about the climbing. It's just I've played this game way too long when there was no climbing allowed. You do get thirsty digging wells. That's reasonable. Plus, the advantage of doing this is you can actually have multiple wells on the same sort of chimney? Well, I don't know. But, like, basically, if I built another well here, people could grab water from the above level or from down here. Oh, we got poults have hatched. We got a stray donkey. Making more coal bars. Okay, yeah. That's it. I think they're climbing out. Now, hopefully they will climb back down and finish the job at some point. We'll revisit it soon enough. Which I guess means, now that we got a new little donkey foal. Oh, alright. If something is born in a pasture, does it automatically get pastured? Because it's not giving me the option to pasture that donkey. Shaft! What you talking about? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. I don't know if they're gonna come dig this. Then they climb up and then they give up. They gave up on life. Anyway, what I'm gonna do. Up downstairs. Oops. Alright, that. Yeah, they're not coming back to do the digging. I'm very annoyed.